From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, September 27th, 2017. Silver is trading at $16.80 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,287 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 3.2 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $4,087. Antiwar.com reports Turkey's foreign minister on Tuesday warned that every option is on the table for dealing with Iraqi Kurdistan's independence vote and that they are considering a joint military operation with the Iraqi central government against the Kurds. Iran chimed in shortly thereafter, saying they're eager to stand with both Iraq and Turkey to rule out any possible secession of the Kurds. Top Khomeini advisor Ali Akbar Velayati termed the secession bid an abhorrent deviation, adding that the region would not allow the creation of a second Israel. Iraqi officials have not directly addressed the possibility of military action against the Kurds, though the Iraqi parliament has approved the deployment of military into areas contested by the Kurdistan regional government. It's long been feared Kurdistan's independence would mean a fight. Kurdish officials have spent the last several years building up the Peshmerga into a substantial U.S. armed fighting force, though it's not at all clear they could hold their own against three nations at once. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan was a lot more direct about what is being discussed here, warning that the secession attempt could lead to an ethnic war on the region against the Kurds. For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals. Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. They don't feed the banks. They're Bitcoin preferred and have removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports Puerto Rico's main airport has effectively been crippled by Hurricane Maria, leaving travelers stranded as they try to get off the island. Because of a lack of electrical power, planes at Luis Marin Munoz International Airport are limited to takeoffs during daylight, meaning most passengers can't depart the island. Planes carrying disaster relief are arriving at the airport. All reservations are being confirmed through a phone line to Miami, and hundreds of departing passengers were waiting at the airport in stifling heat. Computers used to manage boarding passes and luggage were out of order 5 days after the hurricane struck the island. The Federal Aviation Administration said most of the airport's radar and navigation equipment damaged by the storm is now operational. It added that one long-range radar site atop a mountain will be unusable until workers with chainsaws can cut their way through 2 miles of debris and down trees. It's unclear how long it might take before the airport can resume normal operations. Officials have previously said it could take a month to restore all the power to Puerto Rico. San Juan Mayor Carmen Yulín Cruz told CNN, "We're finding dialysis patients that haven't been able to contact their providers, so we're having to transport them in near-death conditions. We're finding people with oxygen tanks running out because small generators now don't have any diesel." House Speaker Paul Ryan on Tuesday promised aid to the 3.5 million residents of the U.S. territory, which was completely left without electricity. Speaker Ryan said, "This has been a devastating hurricane. This is a humanitarian crisis. The images and stories coming out of the island have been heartbreaking and devastating. This is our country, and these are our citizens. They need help, and they're going to get help. I want the people of Puerto Rico to know we are in this with them," adding that Congress will act when President Donald Trump sends in an aid request. The Speaker's promises come as Democratic leaders are critical of Trump for what they see as an inadequate response to the devastation in Puerto Rico. Among them is former presidential candidate Hillary Clinton, who suggested on Tuesday that the U.S. Navy get involved in relief efforts. The U.S. Coast Guard does have 9 ships in the vicinity of Puerto Rico. A satellite view of Puerto Rico at night dramatically showed that very few areas of the island have electrical power. Cell 411 is a free app for Android and iOS that replaces government-controlled 911. Cell 411 allows you to preset a group of friends or private organization to show up in an emergency. Cell 411 is a nightmare to the state because it proves their so-called services aren't needed. Cell 411, because your friends won't shoot you when you're in trouble. Without the government, who would build the emergency services? You and Cell 411. Get it today at getcell411.com. That's getcell411.com. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.